welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a full face of Fenty Beauty. Now Fenty Beauty is a brand that I have loved so much. I've used a lot of products from the brand and I have really loved the brand. The reason why I still show this brand on my channel, although it's not available in India, is because it's such a consistent brand, and Fenty Beauty has really revolutionized the whole makeup industry, especially when Rihanna first launched the soft matte foundation in about 42 shades. I think it just shook the world. Every other big player in the industry was forced to be more inclusive. I really like the standard that Fenty Beauty has been setting for inclusivity in their makeup, and you know, every time they release a product, it's mostly a hit and there are just a few misses. So I have a bunch of products and I always buy Fenty Beauty products on sale, and I buy them through Instagram pages or someone sends it to me from the US. I've been lucky like that, but I always buy products that are reviewed well. So yeah, I have a bunch of products that I wanted to use today. I don't have all of them, especially eye products, but I have a lot of products, and I actually wanted to film the Rare Beauty full face of Rare Beauty. I actually wanted to film the full face of Rare Beauty today, but then I realized that I already filmed that. I will link it up here, and the only what do you call them? The Delta? God, that sounds too whatever. The only extra products that I have to show you are the new blushes. So I thought I'll film that a little bit later because she has come up with newer products like her mascara and eyeliner, which I do not have. And I also heard great reviews about her primer. So I wanted to do that video once I have those products as well, because it will be useful for everyone. I don't want to make the same video twice and not have different products. So yeah, let's just get started. I am so excited. It's actually a weekday today. Today's Wednesday. I was supposed to film something for today because Wednesdays are usually the days I upload videos, but my whole schedule is helter-skelter because there's a lot of things happening and I couldn't film anything throughout the whole day. I just finished work and I'm heading out actually, so I'm going to be wearing makeup anyway, so I thought I'll film this. And yeah, let's just get started with a full face of Fenty Beauty. Okay, I've already moisturized my face, so for primer today I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr Instant Retouch Primer. I've had this for a while. It is the one that released with her soft matte foundation. So I think I had the soft matte foundation as well. And last year when I had ordered a couple of things from the US, when my friend was coming from the US, I ordered this along with a pack of the foundation. And apparently it turns out I never chose a shade for the foundation, so my friend was already here and when I received it, I just couldn't do anything. So I don't have the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Foundation with me, which I really love. I think she's come out with a new, tube format, which is like a travel size. So you don't have to buy the full size. So I think I might be picking it up because I really love that foundation. So the last one that I had, actually I had trouble with the pump. You guys must have seen my declutter video. I will link it up here. I actually decluttered that foundation. I feel very bad that I didn't get the most use out of it. But yeah, let's just go in and prime my face. I'm just going to take some at the back of my hand. It's not a blurring primer. It's just a very, it's a mattifying primer. So I'm just going to use this just like how I would use a moisturizer. It has a very faint fragrance, just like the foundation actually, but it's not uncomfortable at all. It's very nice and very subtle. So yeah, that's the primer all done. It kind of makes your face a little bit tacky, which I like. And yeah, let's just move on to the base. For base today, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop. Now this has been such a rage. Everyone has been loving this product. I have been loving this product. This has been my go-to since the day I bought it. I have been wearing this foundation back to back every time. If I have to go to the bank, if I have to go to meet a friend, if I have to go out to anything, it's just such an easy formula. And it's named so well as well. It's called Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. Now this is not a foundation, and you could call it a skin tint, but you can definitely build it up. But you guys know I have been loving this kind of formula of late. I've actually reviewed this in my everyday makeup routine as well. I will link that up here as well. And yeah. So I'm actually going out for karaoke tonight. It's been a really long time since COVID happened. I used to go very regularly, and I love going karaoke, and I used to go very regularly. And I think during the first unlock, when it happened, I went one time, and then again the second lockdown happened, and luckily I never contracted COVID. I'm so grateful for that. But now that things are better and I'm fully vaccinated, I feel okay going out, so I am going to be going for karaoke today after a really long time. So let me know, what are your karaoke songs? What are your go-to karaoke songs? Mine has to be Thank You by Dido. I don't know if you guys know that song, but yeah. So I'm just gonna be using this brush from Smashbox. I'm just going to dab that product in. I've just dotted it all over, and if you see, I'm not moving the product, I'm just dabbing it in. And I would definitely wear this much coverage if I'm going out in the day, or on a regular or whatever. But since I am going out to a club, like a karaoke place, I am going to try to build this up a little bit. So just going to build it up here and here and even here. Now I'm just going to dab all of that in. My zit has cleared up. I think some of you asked me, I spoke about some skincare products in one of my videos that has been working for me. I've actually gone back to using the niacinamide because I didn't want it to go to waste, and I really wanted it to work for me, but I think it has been working well. So I think initially I was just purging perhaps, but I'm gonna be filming a new skincare empties video pretty soon. I have a lot of ideas, you guys. I have so many ideas. I'm going to be starting that series about the most hyped foundations as well. That's going to go from 1st of October for like 10 days. So I'm going to be starting that. And yeah, I'm going to be filming the skincare video as well pretty soon. And yeah, that's the foundation all done. Okay, you guys know how much I love this product. I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty matte sticks in the shade Truffle. Now, I love these products because they're like magnetic and they stick to each other. I used to use this shade called Espresso. Actually, I used to use the shade called Truffle before. But these are the two shades which I use for contouring. Yeah, they can stick together, I forgot. So this is the shade Truffle and this is the shade Espresso. But I'm going to be using this today, and the lighter one because it's easier. Just going to use a cream contour brush. I'm just going to add it here. Okay, now I'm going to add one last cream product before we set our face. So I'm going to be using this Fenty Cream Cheeks Out Blush. You guys may have seen this in my haul video. I actually bought this recently, so I'm like really excited. So I'm just going to be using the same brush. I hope there's no, what do you call it, product on this. I'm just going to go in and swirl right through it and see how pigmented it is. Oh, that is quite pigmented. So I'm just going to take some, can you see? Take some at the back of my hand and just dab the rest on my cheeks. God, that looks gorgeous, doesn't it? But I'm just going to take it above so that I don't look overly flushed because this is a very bright color. Just going to take it up to my temple and just adding that here. Okay, so now the beauty of cream products is that you can always layer it with powder, and it just helps with the longevity of the products. Just like how you apply foundation and set it with powder, you can use a cream contour and set it with a powder bronzer so that it stays put longer. You can use a cream blush and set it with powder so that it stays put longer again, and it also intensifies the application, which is great. So I have seen Ashley, I think on Instagram, She does like dual color blushes to create more dimension on her face, and she's gorgeous. She's so stunning. Now we're going to set my face. So I don't have a powder from Fenty Beauty. I think Fenty Beauty does powders. They also do a powder foundation which looks gorgeous, but I'm not sure if I'm going to ever buy it. But I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. This is in the shade Honey. It's not translucent. It's called translucent loose setting powder, but it has got color. So I'm just going to take some on my Charlotte Tilbury brush and just going to dab that under my eyes. Oh yeah, that looks nice. I think that kind of cleared out the ashiness as well. I was seeing a bit of ashiness because of the concealer, because we did not color correct. Oh my god, and it's like magic. It's blurring out my skin, and it's just as good as the Charlotte Tilbury one that I use. And of course I just used very less powder. I love it. And I'm just going to set the rest of my face as well. Just going to take just a little bit and just dab it everywhere. Okay, that's the face all done. I think I'm going to touch up with the blush later, and then I'm also going to add highlighter and all that later. You guys know I just do this much of my face and then I do my eyes. So we're going to move on to the eyes. So Fenty Beauty actually does brow products, but I don't have anything. So I'm just going to be using my Balm Brows from Huda Beauty and just going to add that. Okay, that's it. That's my brows all done. Now for the eyes, I'm going to be setting my eyelids with this concealer. So for eyes, I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice eyeshadow palette. I'm so glad I finally brought this out. It's actually almost brand new, but I have used this once, I think in one of my reels or something, or a couple of times actually. Love it. It's such a gorgeous palette. I think Fenty Beauty does not do eyeshadows really well, but I really like this palette. I think it did really well. My straightening is all gone. I think only when I'm filming, I don't know, today it's humid again. Anyway, so this palette they did really well. They also had a galaxy version of this one, which I never knew. I got to know it later, but it is discontinued. So in that they had all shimmers, and also I really like their snap shadows. You guys must have seen me using those, the small ones which snap together. They are quite unique. There are some unique you know, color stories in that, but Fenty came out with a new palette recently. I'll pop a picture here, and those ones are, I mean, that one is so bad. Let me just show you the small palettes, that are called the Fenty Beauty Snap Shadows, and I really love this color story. It's so pretty, so nice, and I love the greens. They have like different color stories and they are pretty interesting. So these are really small and handy. If you want to travel with them, they're great. You can also snap another eyeshadow palette, so you have like 12 shades to go while you're traveling, which is great. So now they released another palette. It's called it is so unappealing. I disliked it so much. It was so bad. I don't like it. And it's also, I think the palette also snaps out of that palette. What am I saying? Anyway, the tray snaps out of the palette, so you can replace it with anything, but it is very underwhelming. That release is very underwhelming, but I have been a huge fan of this palette. I love the packaging. I love the shades. They're all really nice. So I want to use this shade. I'm actually wearing a peach jacket on this, not a peach, like a black with florals on it. So I thought I will do something like that, but I don't have anything that is like peachy for my lips. So I'm going to create a very neutral look. So I'm going to be using this shade right here. I don't know if they have this huge gigantic mirror that's here. Love it. this BH Cosmetics brush. I think it was suggested by Akanksha. By now you guys must know I'm a huge fan of Akanksha. I love her videos. I mean, she's way too younger than I am, but I really love her energy, and I feel like she's one of those creators who doesn't promote so much of the hustle culture, and she just does what works for her, and she just doesn't take the, you know, the whole tension or like the pressure around content creation. So yeah, I like her spirit, and she is mighty talented, very, very talented. I don't think she even realizes that, but she is very talented. With this deeper shade here, it's a little purpley, but let me just add that and see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, it looks nice and dark. For a pop of whatever, I'm just gonna add some red to this. This shade, this shimmer shade, and I'm just gonna pop it on my eyelids. Okay, yeah, that's a very nice. I really like this brush. This is the first time I'm using it actually. I'm gonna go back in with that brush and just going to clean up all of what I did. Take some of that thing on the same brush and just gonna add it under my eyes. Now I'm gonna line my eyes, and this is one of my favorite eyeliners. This is the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner. So now I'm just going to add a little wing here. Okay, I just added a very simple wing. I feel like I need some powder. Yeah, now I don't have a mascara from Fenty Beauty, so I'm gonna be using my Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes. The mascara all done, and the makeup is almost done. Wanted to add some of that blush, or have you not? Oh yeah, I think that sits well even with the powder. I really like that. I don't have a powder bronzer from Fenty Beauty. I'm gonna be using the Wave Modern Bronzer. You guys know how much I have been loving this product, but I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty bronzer brush today. Just going to sweep through this just a little bit and tap off the excess. Ooh, that's a nice brush, and it doesn't pick up a lot of product, so it's very easy to use. Oh my god, I love this. Okay, that's the bronzer all done. I love the look. Most exciting part of today's video is this Fenty Beauty highlighter that I have. This is in the shade Cognac Candy, and I also have the Fenty Beauty highlighter brush. Let's put this to use. And what? Oh my god, that is so gorgeous. I love this compact, like I mentioned to you guys. Oh my god, I think I know why I love this compact, because it has no bezels or whatever. It has very thin bezels, like in mobile terms where you, the sidebars, it's very whatever. But do I look too golden? I think I should tone it down a little bit. Do you think so? Or probably because the light is right here, it's reflecting too much. But we're done. I did have one of Fenty Beauty's original lipsticks. I think they're so stunning. I think I threw it away because it expired or something. But I do have this Fenty Beauty cream. It's called Fenty Beauty cream. It's a lip cream. This is in the shade Cookie Jar. You guys must have seen this in my haul videos. I am a little skeptical about wearing this, but I'm gonna like tint my lips really well with a nice dark brown. And I'm using this lip liner from Weave. This is in the shade Tailored. It's so cool on the lips, like so yeah, that's it. That's the finished look, you guys. You won't believe what happened. I actually filmed this final look earlier before I left for my karaoke, and I realized it was completely out of focus. So this is my finished look after a night of like four hours or 3.5 hours at least. And yeah, I just touched up my lip color, and that's how the look is looking. Now the reason why I wanted to do a Fenty Beauty video is because I feel like it's a great brand, and the things that Rihanna has done has revolutionized the makeup industry. The way they have launched, and the way they have launched like 42 shades of foundation has really put every other brand in a tight spot, that they have to be inclusive. And I really love the brand because they're so consistent. And I know that it's a very sad thing that although it's so inclusive, it's not available in India, which is why I go out and buy the products as much as I can. So I always buy them from Nashwa Beauty. She's the one who gets them for me. I think I have ordered the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop, the concealer that I used today, and the cream that I used today, as well as the eyeshadow brush, I think, or concealer brush, I think, from her. The rest I have ordered from the US and got them delivered here. But if you travel to Dubai, you can buy them. If you travel to UK, you can buy them. If you travel to Singapore, you can buy them. You can buy them everywhere except India, which is pretty sad. I hope that someday you can buy them. And it's also pretty sad that Fenty Beauty is not available on Cult Beauty, which is quite sad. So you can actually shop Fenty Beauty on Harvey Nichols. They do ship to India. Now the good thing about Harvey Nichols is that whenever you buy something while you're trying to check out, so whenever you buy something while you're trying to check out, you have an option to pay your customs already. So Harvey Nichols provides that. Even Harrods provides that, but I'm not sure if Fenty Beauty is available on Harrods. But yeah, which is a great thing. So when you get the products delivered, you're not like surprised about how much you have to pay and all. It's all paid for. So yeah, that's it. If you want to get your hands on Fenty Beauty, you can try out Harvey Nichols, or you can try out Nashwa Beauty. I always trust her with my international makeup. So yeah, that's the final look, you guys, and I think it lasted pretty well even after like 4 hours, except for my hair. I think I look really quite messy with my hair and stuff, but I really like how this look turned out, and I was able to sport it pretty well. So yeah, that's it for this video. I wanted to give a shout out to Sharon Rose. She always comments on my videos and she's always so supportive, and I'm really grateful for such followers. Thank you for always encouraging me. And yeah, I see a lot of people DM me on Instagram saying, hey, I loved your video, but I would love it if you could comment down below on my videos. It will really help me out a lot and help me create more content. So yeah, if you want a shout out in my next video, you know what to do. Just comment down below on my video and I will give you a shout out. And yeah, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in another video pretty soon. Bye.